The second time I saw this movie, it finally kicked in that this is a young adult novel, and usually with those, there's kind of something that the girls all go crazy about. I was in one row, and the women in the row next to me, 4 teenage girls, high school, a year younger than me, and when the big kissing scene happens, they all went all crazy and got excited, and, oh, they're kissing, take a picture, and I was just like, here we go. Divergent stars Shailene Woodley, Theo James, Kate Winslet, Courtney, and Miles Teller, and it's directed by Neil Burger, the guy who made Limitless, which I thought was a really cool little sci-fi movie with Bradley Cooper. And this is based off the very popular young adult novel series. There's 3 books, so we can almost assume the last book's going to be a 2-movie deal, just like Mockingjay is going to be starting this year. And Divergent takes place in kind of a dystopian future. There's a war of some kind that really kind of wasted the Earth away a bit, so kind of ravaged and messed up. So they decided, let's classify people based into groups. So there's this group for the smart people, people who are honest, so they'll do courts. The brave people, they'll be like the police or the soldiers. The selfless people, the farmers. And so you got those classes, and that's how you keep everyone in line and stuff. Here, once you're a certain age or whatever, they'll have a little thing. You go there and get classified, almost like Harry Potter with the Gryffindor, Hufflepuff type classification system with the hat. They have that kind of test, but it's a lot cooler than just a hat. And you decide which group you go into, and Shailene Woodley's character finds out she's divergent. She doesn't fit into any group. And you know, even if you fit in a certain group, you have the freedom to choose which one you want. But divergent, she has to be careful because they don't like fall into any category. They have the freedom to choose. They're not easily swayed or whatever. They're dangerous. The government finds them dangerous, so they like to kill the divergent. So Shailene Woodley joins Dauntless, which is the police soldier group. She meets Theo James, who plays 4. And they kind of team up and try to figure out what to do about this whole thing. Deal with the fact that if they find out she's divergent, they're probably gonna... So yeah, that's kind of a complicated plot summary, or maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. This has a lot to it, and I was a little bit skeptical. But I saw the trailer back then. I was like, Oscar winner Kate Winslet as a villain? Awesome. I don't know this Theo James guy. Shailene Woodley was good in The Descendants. I like Miles Teller, you know. Courtney. Back when I saw the trailer, I forget. Did I see Die Hard 5 yet? Because, yeah, Die Hard 5. But I still like Courtney. He's an actor where it's like, for some reason, it's just like, I want you to succeed in your career. Kind of like Chris O'Donnell when I first saw him in Batman Forever. Shailene Woodley is a really good actress, okay? Forget about The Secret Life with the American Teenager or whatever, that. Just forget about it. The Descendants, she was really, really good in it. Amazing Spider-Man 2, she got cut out. I don't know what's up with that. I don't care. Because you know what? I don't care what she could have been Amazing Spider-Man anymore, because I'm just focused on her and Divergent now, because she's really good. I like her character Trish. She's an interesting character that you want to follow and see what goes on, but as an actress, she adds so much to it by being a good actress, pretty much like Jennifer Lawrence in The Hunger Games, where the character itself was a badass and you like him, but the acting just adds it to another level. And here we go, Theo James, the new heartthrob. But I have more faith in him than I did back when Taylor Lautner became the Team Jacob. That fucking douche, because that guy is a douche on wheels who cannot act and has made shitty movies. Abduction. Theo James, however, Divergent, I don't know, is this like his first movie ever? I'm not sure. But he is good. You know what? He's a good actor. I liked him in this role. I thought he was really good, and I like his chemistry with Shailene Woodley. They go well together. I talked about in the intro thing where it's just like, yeah, the girls just go crazy for this guy. It's like, here we go. This is going to be 4 years of this. So yeah, like I kind of... In the intro, I talk about this story. It's just like, that's what we're going to get. It's going to be a lot of, they're going to get together and stuff like that. It's like, okay, that's what you expect from young adult novels. But this isn't that. This is like kind of a really hard-edged dystopian future action sci-fi movie. And I dug it. It's really good. And it is, like I said, hard-edged. Like, I know The Hunger Games, Jennifer Lawrence is almost getting murdered left and right. But, like, poor Shailene Woodley is in a fight with a dude where it's her and Miles Teller starts punching her in the face and kicks her unconscious and stuff. And I get really uncomfortable. I'm like, Jennifer Lawrence almost got murdered how many times? And this is the thing that makes me just go like, ugh, I feel dirty watching this. This is uncomfortable. I don't know. But that just makes me laugh. Kate Winslet as a villain, you know, I would have liked more of her, but you know what? She is a villain. She is a straight-out villain, and you know she can play a villain because Titanic, she let Leo drown. she plays a villain well, because that was evil of her. And don't give me this, oh, it was the door thing. She could have let him on the door. She killed him. She's a villain. Go watch that movie again from my point of view. You'll get it. Oscar award-winning actor. Did she win one, or is she just nominated? I don't know, but she is an amazing actress, and she does good. Would have liked more of her, but I'm pretty sure in the sequel we're going to get a lot more of her. And what she did in this movie was good enough. They don't give her much to do. What she does really well. From John Courtney, a guy that you would think, who cares? He was Bruce Willis's son in Die Hard 5. That piece of garbage. I like this guy's an actor, and this movie was kind of the movie where it's like, you know what? This guy can act. Look, I really enjoyed every scene he was in. He played it really well, because he is just a hard ass in this movie. And just every line delivery he gives, even when he's not being a hard ass, it's just like, he's fun to watch in this movie. I really liked it. It's like, I want you to succeed. Come on. Be in some more good movies. And he's going to be in Terminator Genisys as Kyle Reese, and I'm like, here we go. This guy's going to do good. The action in this movie was all filmed pretty well. There's a little bit of like shaky cam stuff, but I honestly barely noticed it. It was like kind of like, okay, right there was kind of a little whatever. And then that was it. It was like, it was mostly filmed really, really good. The action was all pretty intense. I liked it. I liked the futuristic setting. They give you new things. There's an awesome capture the flag thing where they got guns that's basically a dart that simulates a gunshot wound. I'm like, futuristic paintball capture the flag sounds freaking awesome. Let me play. And then I shoot someone in the head. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff I really enjoyed about this. My sister's reading the books now, so I'm sure once the next movie comes out, I'm going to hear a lot more of, well, that wasn't like the book. But I don't care, because I really dug it. I like this universe. I like all the characters. The acting's all really good. I enjoyed the story. You know, at the end it kind of felt like, okay, they're wrapping it up, and it's obviously kind of just set up for the next movie. But as a movie, if this was a self-contained movie, I'd be a little disappointed. But since I know we're going to be able to explore and hopefully learn a lot more about this interesting world that is set up, I'm really excited. And you know, I watched this movie a couple times. I watched it the first time, I was like, you know what, that was pretty good. I watched the second time, you know what, that was even better. I like it. So I'm actually really anticipating the sequel now. I think it's Insurgent. And what was the third one? Allegiant or something? I forget what the third one's called. But I'm anticipating the second. I'm looking forward to see Shailene Woodley and Theo James back in their roles and see more of this interesting universe. I'd give Divergent a B+. So comment below and tell me what you thought of Divergent, and tell me if you had to go to that whole sorting thing and you were in a certain group, would you choose a new group? Because you know what, regardless of what, if I lived in this universe, I would choose to be Dauntless. That seems so fun. All the crazy shit you get to do. Dauntless sounds awesome. Of course, Jai Courtney might try to push you off a cliff and to your death, but yeah, you get what you take. It's a lot better than farming. I mean, really, you want to be a farmer? Who would choose that? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.